Welcome to this new moon discussion and energy coming in on the 23rd of November. That is on Wednesday. The new moon in Sagittarius is coming into new moon along with the season of Sagittarius has kicked in on the 22nd. Okay, so traditionally, there's probably a lot of different information that's going on about the new moon in Sagittarius, but as I sat with Spirit and did some conversations with Jupiter, and I myself being a Sagittarius, I'm getting a different kind of point of view in which Jupiter wanted to share about the Sagittarius energy of the new moon, along with Jupiter in collaboration with the moon. And the moon is also in collaboration with the sun. They're very close in proximity right now. However, Jupiter is starting to come out of retrograde, even though he is in Pisces. Just giving you some astrological background right now. And then Sagittarius has Mercury in it right now on its plane, on his lineage. And then we have Mercury and Venus all in alignment. It's on the lineager. It's like a circle in the way they go around the earth. So they're on the same plane, so to speak. If you're an advanced astrologer or not, this is something that is basic information, meaning basic is keep it simple, Sally. I like to do and talk about things so people can process it as easily as they can, as early as little kids to adults, okay? So with the new moon, this new moon is coming in behind the energy of transformation, which was Scorpio season. And it's still a linger in the air and from Scorpio energy and transformation. So it's some things that's still in play going into this new moon. Spirit also had told me that I consulted with spirit guides. I consulted with the god of Jupiter, which is Jupiter. And he's the son of Saturn, okay? And has other brothers and sisters that are goddesses and gods. Jupiter is the god over the gods, Gods. So Sagittarians, which is a centurion, mixed with male, which is male gender energy, or human, we could say human and horse, okay? And with it, the sigil in astrology is the arrow, okay? It's the arrow. So you're shooting at a goal, it's pointing at a goal to hit, okay? However, we are coming from also eclipse season, the last full eclipse that happened a week or so ago, okay? So coming into the Sagittarian new moon, we still have the saying which Spirit gave to me, the odds are in your favor over the next 6 months, okay? So we have a wild card that's still in play for the next 3 to 6 months. So that's moving us into the astrological official year, which will be around March the 22nd, 2023, moving into Aries season, okay? At the time of this new moon, we also have Aries that is in retrograde in Gemini, okay? Gemini is the sister zodiac sign. If you don't know, giving you a little history or just some update when you're like, where are you going, Ronnie? I'm going somewhere with this. It's the sister to Sag, okay? So that influence is coming in as well, all right? But that is an important aspect. You see, there's a lot of energy in this Sagittarian season coming in and into the new moon, okay? So it's not going to come off with this big bang of optimism. It's going to be subtle, okay? It's going to be subtle and then grow throughout the season of Sagittarius, okay? So it is a good thing to look forward to, of the optimism, the optimism boost, because naturally in life, we should have a healthy dose of optimism, no matter what season that we're in zodiac season, or our own personal spiritual journey, you have to hold on to a good cup of optimism, because that's what life is. It brings into, there's certain dashes and seasons put in to a cup. But optimism, there will be a boost, but it's not going to be energetically coming in at a high. It's going to just start to go climb upward. Okay, so now Sagittarius, again, well, go into this aspect, is that it is about optimism. It is about luck and good times. So that is going to start to come in. All right. However, when I sat with my Sagittarius altar and sat with Jupiter, energy, the god of Jupiter, he gave me a message. Okay. So I was listening to him, and he's the king of gods, of many. All right. So Jupiter shared with me that he, talking about him being the sky and thunder. Okay. And some areas that will support your concerns and that has been pending. Okay. So with the sky being in place, with Jupiter having a reign in our sky, okay, and bringing that bolt energy of thunder, some of your concerns that has been pending is going to come to a close or come to a head. Also, there's another area that's going to come into the full front of this Sagittarian new moon, is law. Okay, he mentioned that law will be looked at. The law of the lands in these countries will have a spotlight during this time. Okay, and moving from new moon Sagittarian energy into Sagittarius, the law will be looked at and challenged in a lot of different worldwide countries, and in the U.S. where I'm located, on a grand way. Okay, the governance of the U.S. and other nations, it will be tested by the citizens. The governance of the leadership will start to be tested coming in. Test of fairness. Okay, and then we have justice coming in with this new moon. Justice will come in many forms, and those in the community that it regards in, those that are considered second citizens in the U.S. and many countries, they will be spotlighted for equality. Equality will come in. Okay, now this is a message from Jupiter as I bring in this new moon information. Okay, so we've got the law will be tested. We've got justice will come in many forms for community. All right, and regarded as people being felt like they are second citizens. Okay, which many people are. There's different levels where people can feel where they are in the placement of their countryhood, what country they live in. And then we have equality, last but not least. But equality will follow through with this justice and law. Equality is going to be looked at, okay? As well, last but not least, virtue will be looked at as well as a collective energy with this new moon Sagittarian. Virtue is doing what is right for the people, the morality, what is the moral codes of things, and do you really practice that? That virtue is going to be tested by Jupiter coming in this month, okay, with its spiritual understanding and guru-ness. And Sagittarians are the fire sign that is the spiritual guru, okay, and they are about justice and looking at matters that are a moral standard or moral compass, whatever that moral compass is. And it can be included with upbringing or universal law. Okay, so those are the attributes that will be coming in with the new moon. So you see me saying it's not like I'm like hippie high, hey, we going in. It ain't that kind of energy from what Jupiter has told me. But then he gave me the glass half full, like Sagittarians do. Remember, I talked about looking at having a healthy dose of optimism. What Jupiter is saying heading over Sagittarian is that you put an intention out here with this new moon, it will be expansive. It will grow because Jupiter grows. Sagittarian hits the target and they're traveling, they're moving to get things moving. And they're very goal oriented. So set an intention. It can even, if it's whatever that intention is, you can even bring in elimination in an intention, something that you no longer want in your life. And what it'll do is push its way out. You want to say, I want it to push its way out. So Jupiter and the Sagittarian energy will push it out because it expands, so it moves out of your atmosphere and in your life. Okay, so you don't have to do a lot of intentions, but one or two that you hear from yourself. But most importantly, do it. Do the intention. Sometimes people hear a message, and the messages keep coming, the same message, and they don't hear. Their ears are closed. But they can hear stuff that is of a different frequency, but is it helpful? Are you going to listen to the intention to set with the right download as the God Jupiter gave the message here? He gave the message. There's some very important things that law, equality, justice, virtue, that will be the focus coming into this new moon and Sagittarius season. You're going to see a lot being opened up in governments and governances. Okay, so we're going to talk about, I'm going to move from that, and I want to share with you a new moon ritual. Okay, now you can do this. This is going to help you be able to connect with lunar moon, okay, with the new moon in Sagittarius, getting the blessings in your ritual, okay, and all this week. And this week card pull has a lot to do with blessings. Okay. So what you're going to need is you're going to want to get a green candle. It could be a tea light candle or a glass case candle. And you're going to use this green color for abundance and prosperity, because Sagittarius, that's part of that color for that aspect. Sagittarius color is also citrine, as you see, have citrine ring with diamonds in it. I make sure I always wear it in the Sagittarian energy, and I'm a Sagittarius, so I make sure I pull that gift that was given to me from my husband. I wear it potently around this time. Okay, so you're going to get a green small candle or a closed candle, whatever you have. If you don't have green, what should you do? Use white as an option, no other color. You're going to find your favorite tree, okay? So you're going to get outdoors with this, find your favorite tree that's in your community or in your neighborhood or in your backyard, okay? And then you're going to take a sheet of paper and you're going to write the most important question that you have, okay? Then you're going to take some water out there with you. You can use water, or you can give an offering of water, or you can give an offering of milk. You have an option, okay? Now the milk, it is potent, is from the cow, not almond milk as that offering. If you don't have milk from a cow or goat, then you use water, okay? The goddess that will assist you, if you would like to invoke her, is Goddess Diana. And Goddess Diana loves animals. She is the energy of wisdom, and she believes in hitting the target. If you see Goddess Diana as she's depicted in many pictures, she has arrows with her. She has arrows and a sack full of arrows. It's in combination of the Sagittarian energy. Okay, So what you're going to do is you're going to light the candle. Okay, this is indicates for fire. And you're going to ask Mother Moon blessings on your ritual. Okay, then you leave the candle indoors. You let that burn. You're going to go outside in front of the tree and then that you've chosen and bring your water or your milk and bring your burning question or bring your most important question out there to her. Fold it up. You want to fold it, in this case, we're going to fold it to us on that paper. You're going to fold it to you. Wrote your question down, you're going to fold it to you, right? Close it. You're going to leave it by the tree. Take and make sure it's in the dirt some kind of way so it stays stable, okay? So and if you have snow in your area, move the snow around, put it in the dirt, okay? So you're going to put it there. And then what you're going to do is thank Mama Moon for that question being answered and pour your offering out to the tree. Okay, you can ask Diana, Goddess Diana, to assist you in this. She loves to be invoked for that, and this is her season for that. Okay, so work this ritual. It works. You'll get your question met. You know, enjoy this new moon in Sagittarius energy. Yes, the optimism will come. Yes, the good times will roll. Energy will come in, you know, but Jupiter gave us the message. I certainly listen. I suggest you to listen as well if you're hearing this video because he is the god Jupiter. Okay, Jupiter. So I love you very much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I offer personalized readings, conjure work, so much more. Sign up to the website, join Patreon, hit the tip jar that says thank you, tip the video, or become a member here on YouTube. It says membership, or go to Patreon and give it, or at Cash App. But you're more than welcome to give an offering. Your offerings will never leave your life. They go into your future and they multiply. When you give a tangible gift, it comes back to you always. See you soon.